What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 50 of your number one podcast coming out of the Carolina, Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. All of that might take. I think I am. And believe that, baby. Tell me I got Miss Tiffany joining us in the building. Motivator. Come on, baby. That's what I do, baby. Come on now. Miss Tiffany joining the building. Got Mr. Rob on deck.
Hey, what's up, homie?
Barber. Mr. Jason Cole. Money Mike.
King Cole.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Knock it off.
Mike Check in the building. My man King Jones. Activist. Journalist.
Yes,
all of the above. What's going on, people? Talk to me. You know what we're here to talk about? Dreamville, my brother, J. Cole. Yeah, I mean, how do y'all feel? I got feelings about things that's going on. Y'all feel he hasn't done or he has done, so let's not be shy. Who want to speak up first? Let's get it going. Talk to me. Let's get into the issues.
Let me go ahead and just, before I even start anything, let me let y'all understand, I don't have a horse in this race.
Okay.
Right? I'm not a rapper. I don't own a label. I'm not a producer. None of that. I just want to see Fayetteville win. And so whatever that amounts to is what I advocate for. And so
artist advocate.
Yeah, because I'm an artist advocate. Y'all see the label.
Artist advocate. You see the title. He's already artist advocate.
So I don't want anybody out there under the impression that I'm on this crusade
to get an artist
to take advantage of it or to benefit from it in any other way. The only way I'm going to benefit from it is by seeing Fayetteville move to the next level.
Fabulous.
And so, you know, I made a post the other day where I said that it would be nice to see a Fayetteville artist on a Dreamville stage, a local artist. I'm not talking about an artist that's already signed. And people lost their mind just on that post. Now, I didn't say at the time that I wanted him to sign somebody. I didn't say he owes the city nothing at the time. I just said
I think he does.
I think it would be nice. Now,
you feel he owes the city something?
Step down with that one, Joe.
Okay, we're gonna put a pin in there. Go and continue though. I'll come back to that.
So, you know, in all seriousness and honesty, you know, when I think of the word owe, there's a monetary word owe, which means like, you know, somebody's offered. I mean, you gave you some money or something, you owe them back. Right?
Somebody did something for you, so you owe them.
So you owe them.
But let me not say owe. But let me correct myself. I feel like he's morally. Don't do that. Listen, I feel like he's morally obligated because you a young nigga from the 6. That's how I feel.
So the 6 put him on.
Listen, nobody said that.
You said he's morally obligated because you're
No, because you're a young nigga from the 6. As if you think like a 2-6 dude, in my opinion, I'll speak for nobody else. If you think like a 2-6 dude, when you get on, you put a nigga on. That's how it works. You know, like that's what keeps the world rotating. You know, like if I got $1 million, or if I'm on my way to a bag, then I'm turning my man on. He's on his way to a bag. My man turning his man on. He's waiting on. So that way you have a group of people around you that can get money and they can survive any type of storm. But by the way that they're doing it, I mean, I don't gotta like it because I'm not part of their team. You know what I'm saying? I got my own money, I do my own thing. But like Cole said.
But he did make sure the whole team is straight. They all work.
That's what I was
whatever.
So,
he made sure the whole team was good. None of us have something happened to rap. I mean,
it's beyond beyond his immediate team.
Okay.
It's beyond his immediate team.
Rob just talked about.
I start with the team.
And the team's straight. Everybody's straight.
No, but is that his original team? See, these are key players that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So when you say the team's straight, that ain't necessarily true. We got some DJs out there that don't say the same.
Well, I'm just saying that the team I know,
the team is straight.
The team I know, we've been like 14.
Nah, I mean, we got.
So anybody that came on, whatever, between there, whatever, but I know the main guys I know, so we was 14, they still on.
Was he ever on any local mixtapes?
Hold on.
Yeah,
let me just say this for the people.
Okay, so why when they go around the world, why you don't take a local DJ?
Before you take them there,
you know how I'm going.
Let me just say this for everybody. Every man has a right to be right
in his own right,
in his own opinion.
Right.
No man has a right to be wrong in a fact.
Yeah.
The truth, brutally honest, very disrespectful. We're gonna feel different about this. So before you
what's very disrespectful?
The truth. Don't care about how
you feel about it. What in your words, what is the truth?
The truth of for me, the truth is because I'm not from 2-6. I don't have I don't have a fight in this, but
well, I'm from 6. Let's get
okay, but
I'm from 6. I'm born and raised in 6.
I personally have been in certain situations with J. Cole from before him signing to after him signing to seeing him on Dreamville. Yeah, you know, I wish he'd have picked me up as his DJ to go around the country, because during the time he signed, it was me, that dude, but it didn't happen. But I've watched the things that he's done, not by any other tutelage. No,
It's awesome.
Huh?
It's awesome.
I watched him, the high school, he went from doing radio interviews, because I used to say, damn, this dude is in town. Why he don't stop by radio? He had bigger plans. He had bigger plans then. He went to TV. I didn't understand how you reach the hip-hop audience from TV. I'm radio.
Right.
Everybody I know, listen, you ain't gonna find what I'm playing on TV. He went TV. I got a picture on my phone to show you of him and his Dreamville dream.
Can you
from
imagine?
the very beginning?
Can you imagine?
Now, let me just
Jay-Z
say this.
not signing a nigga from Brooklyn.
Let me just say this. Hold up. Jay-Z still only signed his friends.
But he signed Memphis Bleak. He was kicking. He knew his mom. He was cool with him.
He only signed.
No, he did. He signed Sauce Money. He signed other
Is
people.
one good enough?
Yeah, listen. Yeah,
But
listen,
it's like, you know,
listen,
Can you imagine
listen,
Nelly not signing a nigga from St. Louis?
Hold on.
Who he said from St.
The
Louis?
whole damn St. Lunatics?
Who they had no deal?
No. Hold on.
St. Louis had no deal. No, Nelly had a deal.
No, they had one back then.
Nelly had a deal.
Listen,
No, St. Lunatics had a
No, Nelly had a deal.
Can you
No.
can you
Look it up.
imagine Ross
Look
not
it up.
signing Gunplay?
Nelly had a deal. Those are Nelly shows. He
Listen,
took them
hold on.
on.
They had a label deal
But
with
we skipping too far. Hey, listen.
It was stamped on the United.
No, that was Nelly's deal. Nelly was putting that out. I'm
No,
telling
all the
you.
boys had a deal, bro.
There's never been a St. Louis
Listen,
show.
but listen to this.
That was a Nelly show.
Listen to
Nelly's
this.
bringing them
Hold
on with him.
Hold
Look it
on.
up.
Murphy Lee had
Hold on, listen. But all that's irrelevant. None of that's relevant.
We get upset.
None of that's relevant. Because let me address that right quick.
Get upset.
Okay, so maybe they didn't have a deal, but guess what he did do? He put them on stage. He put them on camera. He put them on his CDs.
No doubt.
Those are the only things that I'm talking about.
Okay,
I'm not
but
saying.
you got-
I'm not saying Cole. That since we skipped to it, I'm not saying Cole. Let's go sign everybody in Fayetteville.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Cole. It's free to tweet that Fayetteville has talent.
I get
It's
that.
free to tweet
How
out
often
people.
does he send tweets? How often is he on Twitter?
I don't know, bro. I don't follow him. I'm not a
He
fan.
don't even do
You know what
social
I'm
media
saying?
like that.
It don't, bro. He does social media because he's
I'm
an
a fan.
artist. He has representatives that do his social
This is
media.
true, this is
Let's
true.
be clear.
This is true.
However, if he goes on there and he says to them, "Listen, I need you to tweet cornball. I need you to tweet, cakes or whatever. Tweet their music. I'm feeling it. They from my city. How much does that cost?" Nothing.
costs nothing.
It's absolutely free.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not telling him to sign nobody. You know the image that he is portraying to the world? He is portraying to the world that the city of Fayetteville has no talent.
No.
How
Yes,
do you-
hold on. Let me finish my
No.
thought. Let me finish my thought. Because if I'm from a town
No.
and I don't reach back and sign
Hell no.
nobody from my town, I sign nobody from my town, why would anybody else be interested in anybody from my town?
Okay. Well, that's why
That's why we the money game.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I understand how you feel, but let me tell you what I know.
And for what it's worth, hold on. Let me interject real quick. For what it's worth, as much as I love Fayetteville, I'm not from Fayetteville.
Right.
I'm not from Fayetteville. I came to Fayetteville after high school.
Okay,
And
okay,
I
and so
advocate
me
for
too.
Fayetteville like I am from
Me
here.
too.
So when
Listen,
other people don't
I'm
advocate,
so
that
here.
bothers me.
It looks
You know what I'm
weird.
saying? It looks
Okay,
weird.
so now let me tell you what I know. This
you
is
know?
what I know. J. Cole, as a student in college, was an intern at Interscope Records. I know this. Hold on, let me finish.
cool.
Every day he came to work.
With what kind of shirt?
He would come to work with a beat machine so much that he annoyed the people at Interscope. I can call it now. I got in the car.
I can call people right now that'll tell you that they
Let me
want
tell you the
to help
story.
get him plugged
Let
in
me
to
tell you
Jay-Z,
the
nigga.
story.
If we
Let
gonna
me
get
tell you the
serious.
story. Let me tell you the story.
So if they got a plug
Let me
Jay-Z,
tell you
why
the
now?
story. I listen to you. I listen to you.
If they got Jay-Z plugs, why they
I
know?
listen to you. I listen to you.
Block don't mean nothing though.
Let me finish. Okay. So while he was working at
I love it.
While he working at Interscope, the dude that he was trying to get signed him signed someone else. Somebody took J. Cole music.
Who's that? Who's that dude?
Theo Brown. Theo Brown is his name. You find him on Instagram. You ever call him, ask him a story, he's the biggest regret of his life. Because J. Cole sat as close to him as me, and he worked for him. And he didn't see that. He just saw what you said. They took him in.
Whoa, pause. Let me park right there for a second. What if okay, so the individual listen. So the individual that said that he regrets it, right?
Yeah, regretted not signing him.
So who signed him?
I forgot the nickname. They signed him anyway. He got signed to Roc Nation.
Okay, so let me ask you this real quick.
Listen.
Let me ask you real quick.
Yeah.
So if that would that suggest that Cole didn't have talent?
No.
Because that's the narrative in Fayetteville. Okay. If he didn't sign you, that means you're not talented enough. Okay. But the reality is, Cole got lucky. He was in the right place at the right time and got lucky.
He didn't get lucky.
No. We're not gonna talk about no.
You see these boys out here, the cornball chasing them, they grind. They grind. Listen, Cole left Fayetteville at 18 years old and went to New York City. When did he grind in Fayetteville?
He never grinded in Fayetteville. So we close it.
Everybody goes through that.
Everybody has a different definition of what grind is.
No, we're not.
So when one person says these people grind, they kind of grind.
Listen.
That is grind. It's in the studio.
Listen.
LeBron is hitting them streets. LeBron is hitting them streets. When people on Facebook say, listen, when people on Facebook say, oh, he's not signing nobody from Fayetteville, they need to work harder. They need to invest more in themselves. You know how much a slap in the face that is to people that put all their life savings into their grind here in Fayettille, people that put all their energy and effort into it, and then a person come on Facebook and say, he didn't sign nobody because y'all ain't grind hard enough. When they grind, it's a million times what J. Cole's grind was when he did it.
Where music going on?
Come on, man. You gotta keep it funky, bro.
Why didn't we New York, Atlanta, California shop their music?
You know how many people go to Atlanta all the time, bro?
Okay, if you guys shop your music, ain't no studio here.
Listen, you gotta get your listen. It's just the reality.
Security, listen. What the fuck? We just see, listen. And I get it, this is what happens because we are all passionate about our feelings. And had I not seen the things that he actually went through, you're right. J. Cole would know nothing about the grind that Cakes went through. I met Cakes in a different way than I met J. Cole. And both of them.
Cakes when he was like 13.
I met him when he was about 15, 14. I was just telling him I could go back and find a piece of paper when he wrote his name on it and his phone number and say, yo, call me, I'll rap. 15 in front of Crazy Dave's. I get that. I never saw J. Cole in the street. And I asked him because
I just want to dispel.
I didn't stop you right there. Hey, order in the court. Order in the court. I didn't stop you.
No, give me two seconds. I just want to dispel the idea that people in Fayetteville are not working hard enough and not grinding enough. That was my only point.
Yeah, no.
So let's go ahead and we can move forward then. Because I don't like seeing that comment.
Okay, but anyway, while J. Cole is doing this, while Cakes is in the street hustling and doing what he got to do to put food on the table and everybody else is writing and they going to these little local things. This dude is back in school getting a degree, trying to intern to sell his music at the same time. You're absolutely right. It takes an opportunity.
That's all I'm saying.
But it's not like. Hold it, listen to me. Let me finish.
Put themselves in position. But a person still has to afford you the opportunity.
Let me finish with the fact. It wasn't the fact that Fayetteville haven't had opportunities because when J. Cole got his opportunity, he was ready. He was ready with a story that was overflowing because
No, he wasn't.
He had a catalog.
He had no better story than catalog.
He had a catalog.
These boys out here got catalogs.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Come on,
I didn't say that. I said his.
This is the type of disrespect that I won't allow, bro. I'm not going to allow nobody to sit here and act like Fayetteville artists are not putting in the work, energy, and monetary.
I didn't say anything about the work. I said opportunity.
You said he had a catalog.
I said opportunity. When the opportunity made itself, when it presented itself, when the opportunity presented, like with you, when the opportunity presents yourself, you got what you got, you put it on the table. This is what I got.
I realized that same opportunity that was afforded to me could have slipped by me.
Right.
But hold on. And along those lines, a lot of people on Facebook, when they talking about this situation, they act like J. Cole did something special. He didn't. What he did was he was in the right place at the right time, and he was prepared when it happened. Hold on.
Right.
But what people on Facebook like to suggest is that these artists are not doing enough. They're not putting themselves in position. No, the reality is, if Jay-Z or whoever got his CD Frisbee it, where would J. Cole be right now? Where would he be right in Fayetteville?
But that's not what happened.
As a local,
but that's not what happened.
That's just a point that I'm trying to drive home. Is that he was afforded a lottery opportunity.
Right, so
he was afforded a lottery opportunity.
Let's put this up in position.
All these guys put themselves in position.
We're gonna take a break.
But here's the deal. Hold on. Let me just say this before you go. Remember, every man has a right to be right in his own opinion. You have a right to feel the way you feel. Doesn't mean it's
These
fact.
aren't opinions, these are facts.
No, those are your opinions.
No, listen, hold on. Just because you can give a verse, that doesn't mean that. What does that mean?
What I'm saying is a lot of people are asking about J. Cole.
Welcome back.
I like Lil Baby. It can't give you a verse.
The people that's commenting saying, you don't listen to him. If you expect somebody to show you love,
Frisbee the CD ain't showing no support now. That's what I'm gonna get to.
One of the biggest things. I'm about to explain. One of the biggest things for me is like you were saying, you was kind of like, like if you don't listen to the music or whatever. See, that's why like initially the conversation was that we don't have a dog in the fight, right? But being from a particular city, I got a dog in that fight, right? So being in a particular city, right? If you grow up a particular way and you are the type of man that you say that you are, then you turn a person on. Right. And I don't mean give him nothing.
But this is what I'm saying. Who are we to say his inner circle ain't turned?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying his inner circle.
Going back to what you said previously.
Right.
You said you put on your man, he put on his man.
Right.
So at the end of the day, are you putting out people outside the circle, my guy?
Hey, listen.
Are you?
Hold on.
Y'all put on.
You got that right. You got that right. Hold on, in my circle. Right. Because when you turn on people that didn't grow up with you, when you support people, when you retweet their videos, when you repost their shit, and they didn't come where you came from. They didn't come from the block that you came from. That's all niggas is asking.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter to me.
Keem ain't got a chance.
Quiet, man.
Talk to Keem.
I'll listen.
Give him, hey, we got water? God damn.
It's Shane too hot for you, man. Moonshine, it's a sizzle over here. Moonshine in the play with
As Keem gathers his thoughts.
No, he was ready. Let me address the studio audience. So listen.
listen. Here's the thing.
Tell them about niggas we put on the party promotion.
Anybody who knows me, anybody who anybody who knows me knows that you can call me for anything. If I can help you with it, if I can point you in the right direction, if I can plug you, I'm doing it. Yes. And I don't owe you nothing, and you don't owe me nothing. I don't ask for nothing. That's a character trait. Either you have it or you don't. Either you selfish or you unselfish. If anybody in this crowd right now walked out here and said to me later on, I need help with such and such, can you plug me? Guess what I'm gonna do? If I got the connect, I'm gonna plug you. That's just what it is. But that's a character trait. Either you have it or you got a flaw. A flaw is a selfish trait, which means I just want me on. I want to be the only one shot at it.
That's the thing. We don't know. Nobody knows what he does. That should be clear.
We don't know
what he's doing. So
I'm talking about with artists. I'm not talking about community activism, and I'm not talking about community book clubs. I'm not talking about. No, I'm not talking about on the music front. That's my only focus. I can't question what he does in the city.
Let keep talking.
All right, so what it sounds like is like, all right, so boom. For instance, everybody know what happened 2020. I met brother. We was in the middle of the city. An old head pulled me aside. Was like, yo, you know your profile went up. I'm like, what that mean? He like, your profile went up. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it when he said it though. And it was like, okay.
Wish my profile would go up.
Look yours up, nigga.
What's up now, baby? What's up, baby? Home in the building. What's up now, baby? What's up, baby? No looking back.
Straight to the top.
Hey, take me there.
On your back. What homie was saying though was basically with Cole being out there and I swear on everything I love. First thing Cole asked me was like, yo, what you trying to do? What you need? First thing he asked me, didn't know me from nothing. He asked me what you need. I was like, yo, you just being here is enough. Me saying that, I didn't know what that mean. Hold up.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm sorry.
I was like,
on Facebook. My bad.
Hey, nah, but I'm like, yo, I didn't know what that meant, but I'm like, I know him being here means something. Yeah. And then fast forward, boom, y'all saying put somebody on, Mo. Everybody know me and bro relationship. And he was able to just off a comment. Next thing you know, Mo on tour professionally on festival stages, this, that, and the third. 2 times.
They gonna say. That's what they gonna say now. I'm waiting for it.
You saying that Cole comment, now I'm just trying to be clear with this comment. I need to be 100% clear. No, hold on. You telling me out of one comment is what made Moray get on?
Let's put it like this.
Nah, I mean, let's get clarity. I'm just clear.
So that tells you how strong one tweet could be, right?
But hold up. We can watch.
So you fed my point, and it's free.
Hold up.
And it's free, right?
But you gotta understand, you can't make that man do that.
No, you can't. Because it's a character flaw. Either it's in you or it ain't.
No, he just it was something he liked.
So when you say it's so you telling me that it wasn't from that.
So hold on. Based on your own conversation, y'all said that he grinded. So now you're saying Moray didn't grind.
No, Mo grinded.
No, hold on.
You grinded.
No. Based on your conversation, you're saying no. I'm just going off what you said because you said the people who get on, I mean that's what they was kind of discussing, not you directly, but they was kind of discussing like that they put in their work and they put in their grind, right? But you're not saying the same thing about Mo. You said off a tweet.
No, that's what
he said. That's what got him on tour,
right? But do you really think that though?
No. Hold on.
In fairness, if Cole jumped on the bandwagon more because he was already on at that point, right? If he jumped on the bandwagon and he tweeted it out, he did put him into place to get on tours, to get on this festival. So in fairness, he was impactful.
And the tour was crazy.
Yeah, he was impactful for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to take nothing away from him that he did. However, he did it. Who knows what his?
But just so you know,
who knows why he did that?
Just so you know,
but Moray was already popping.
Moray was on the internet.
But
Moray was signed.
Let me just say this.
He was signed.
All right. So now this goes. All right. So now this goes to challenge when I say people's perception. So I would say if someone was to put a questionnaire in front of me and say, who grinded more in Fayetteville, Cakes or Moray? My answer would be Cakes. Not to take anything away from the talent of Moray, but I've seen his grind more.
You missed my point.
But it's
I'm not saying.
You have a point. It's all over the place.
Actually, I do. Listen. Hold on, King. Actually, I do. My point was that these people are on the internet saying that these local artists are not grinding. They're not doing it hard enough. They're not putting energy and effort into it. And all I'm saying is, yes, they are. That's it. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not comparing this. I'm not comparing. Listen.
You gotta grind.
Hey, Mike.
Barry said they both got blessings.
Hold on. Listen, Mike. Listen. I'm not.
That's how they got in position.
I'm not challenging.
Hold on. What does that mean?
Hold on. I'm not challenging anybody's grind. I'm just saying that give credit where credit is due. Don't come on the internet saying that the reason Cole ain't signed nobody because y'all not grinding hard enough. I'm not putting up with that. I'm not letting that ride.
Said that, though.
They said in the comments, Cole Stan said all the time. The reason he ain't signed nobody because they ain't good enough. They don't grind hard enough. They don't put in enough work. They don't put enough money, and it's a lie. It's an absolute lie.
So why do you
Let me tell you something. My best friend lived in New Jersey, right? Fort Lee, New Jersey. You know what? I ain't never seen Cole before in my entire life. Me and Rob been throwing parties since 2000. Right. We own the team club when he was a teenager. We own the club. We've been throwing parties at Carolina Live with all these niggas. I ain't never seen Cole before in my life. Hold on. You're missing my point. That's not even my point. My point is that he just said that he didn't. Listen, he just said he never seen. He just said he never seen Maria in his life. So and so forth.
I was with him, so I know he was.
Listen, he said he never seen Maria in his life before that. Right? My point is, my best friend in New Jersey called me and said, "Yo, who's this dude Cole that just signed a Rock Nation?" I said, "I don't know who that is. I never heard that nigga before in my life." Right. So it's the same thing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Right. He left here. How would people know him? How can we support him? Nigga, you don't even live here. So where are we getting your CDs from? How can we support you?
If you can't
when he did pop up, the city of Fayetteville.
Listen. If you don't support him,
that's not how it works. Right? You know better than that. So you only help people that supported you?
No,
thank you. That's what you're saying. You're saying that people.
Y'all feel like people in Fayetteville support him now?
No.
Y'all got him out.
Somewhat.
No.
Okay then. How they not supporting him?
Listen, how can y'all say
not supporting him? They supporting him to death.
Hold on. How can y'all say? How can y'all say that people don't support him? How can y'all say that people don't support him? When you go to these concerts, they're yelling 2-6 loud as hell. They don't know shit about 2-6. Let's be clear. The people yelling 2-6 are from where? 2-6. Right? So when you So when you go to these concerts and you have all these different people like Fayetteville and surrounding areas, they support him. They didn't know to support him.
Here's the thing. All this is true. And Jesse, listen. Hey, Jesse.
Hold on. See, you got one of these CDs from when?
I remember J. Cole giving out CDs at CIAA in 06.
Whoa,
and I still have
where's CIAA at?
Listen, hold
it's
on.
in Charlotte, but
Thank
still.
you.
Listen, hold on. Listen, we can all come up with hold on. Listen.
Giving out CDs at home.
We can all come up with isolated incidents where somebody called him grinding. I can say I done seen Cakes and damn Cornball grinding. Give me 100 CDs. I'm not saying that Cole didn't do anything to grind. My point is, don't act like he's the only one that's put in that work. And that's why he's on. That's my point. My whole damn internet.
The biggest concert I've ever seen in Fayetteville was a J. Cole concert.
Yeah.
Right? So that there's no way that people in Fayetteville can say that Fayetteville doesn't support him.
Hold on. That's a narrative. That's not true.
You know, that's why you're looking like that. All right.
I didn't say that. I said I knew someone.
No. Listen,
in theory, I mean, J. Cole was the biggest concert at the Crown. The biggest concert was Summer Jam.
Listen.
That was for Brad.
That was not wrong. All jokes aside, right? Listen, all jokes aside. My point is for this session is to dispel inaccurate rumors or inaccurate comments. I'm not here to take away from Cole. Congratulations to that young man.
I think he is the Bob Marley.
Hold on. Let me finish. My point is, listen. Hold on. He's what you just say?
He is the Bob Marley of rap.
Yeah.
Now take
I don't know what that means.
Okay, well, so
Don't you ever compare him to Bob Marley?
Let's
Bob Marley of rap?
Do you understand the man that Bob Marley?
Do you understand Bob Marley?
Yeah,
if you did, then you wouldn't compare Cole to Bob Marley.
Why not?
Bob Marley, you compare people like Michael Jackson.
No.
Yes, sir.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Say Bob Marley, bro.
Michael Jackson.
Bob Marley changed the world. Cole ain't changing the world.
Not yet.
But listen, I'm not
yet.
Listen,
But he
let me back up. Let me back up, bro.
Because we are.
He ain't changed North Carolina.
Shit, he got us sitting down talking about his doing. And I swear,
listen, he ain't changed nothing. He changed something for himself. He ain't changed nothing for nobody else. That's a rapper in North Carolina.
That's not true.
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
Squad is straight, like I said.
I said a rapper.
I mean,
I ain't talking about no squad.
We just don't happen to rap.
I'm talking about rappers.
Okay. Hold up.
I'm talking about the music scene. He is from a fledgling music scene with obstacles. Why can't you help them overcome these obstacles? Why can't you say, okay, here's another narrative. Oh, well, they don't fit the mold of Cole's label. All right, cool. I tell you what, walk me into a label that of your homeboy where I do fit the mold. Right? Even if you can't take me to your label, walk me over here to you.
So I'll walk you to that label. I walk you to that label.
You did your part.
And that shit blow don't work out.
You did your part.
But then that shit blow don't work out. Who that look bad on that?
You did your part.
But that's it. If that don't work out, that looks bad on that.
Let me give you a different.
I messed up my whole phone friend by putting you on. I messed up my whole phone.
Now this guy here don't want fuck.
Let me can I get in? Hold on. We need a time on this shit. God damn.
Listen, when you want somebody to kill,
Let me talk.
Check this out. Check this out though.
if you got,
You lucky I'm big. I can't breathe that. That much air.
if you talk, you gotta make sense.
Alright, so I
flag on the play,
That's right. That's right. I'm here to violate.
Hey, look,
I'm here to violate.
Yeah. Let's try to move the conquer. We said all day talk about who
King, listen to this. Like I said, I'm not here to tear down Cole. Let me be clear about that.
We got that.
And sometimes it does come across
We ain't
like
gonna
that.
lie.
I get it.
I ain't gonna lie.
I get it. Sometimes it comes across like that. I am here simply to say, listen, as a moral obligation, when you have an opportunity to uplift your entire city's music scene that you're a part of, you came from, you know the struggle. Why can't you just help?
Every time he say Fayetteville,
He's uplifted. He puts on the map.
Boom!
Everybody, you say everybody needs 2-6, right? You say everybody needs 2-6, right? Well, this is my question. Why have we no other labels came and got these great artists we have here?
Why didn't they come to Jacob?
Why have any other artists?
Because Cole is telling them ain't no talent there.
No, Cole telling them that.
Listen. His inaction is telling them ain't nobody there. Because if I'm Cole and I got the front seat of the city,
that's how you start.
I got the front seat in the music scene. I ain't went and grabbed nobody. Why would I? If I'm from California, why would I even waste time coming here?
I might can find a gym and I like money. I ain't gonna do what he looking for.
No, it don't work that way.
Can I offer? God damn that side of the table. Cut that side of the table. Y'all two niggas still won't stop. Y'all two niggas still won't.
I ain't saying that.
We can't just put it all on Cole's shoulders. And he ain't the only one out here with a label.
No. Let me just open
It's hundreds of thousands of labels.
When you're the first, you wear that shit on your shoulders. You know what I do have to say? Like Smith.
Who said he was the first though?
He came and did what? As soon as he got on.
Dennis?
What did he do?
He made the court.
What?
I got the court.
That's simple as hell for basketball players, for little niggas that's coming up, right?
It's motivation.
Ain't nobody say he had to come start a league out here. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta understand. So that was his dream. Why can't a man live his dream?
Why wouldn't you assist in making somebody else struggle less than what yours was?
Right,
like, if
Exactly.
He doing that for plenty people.
Plenty people.
You want to do that
for artists in the field? Hold on, for artists in the field? For artists? For artists.
My man just told me he paid $25K for all the kids to go to camp.
I'm not saying, hold on. I'm not saying for nobody else. I'm I'm talking about artists from Fayetteville. We're talking about the music scene.
Hold on. Yeah, I already. Hey, listen, I already addressed the fact that I'm not concerned with what he does in the community.
The philanthropy is there. That's all I'm saying. The philanthropy is there.
That's what matters.
Boom.
That's
No,
what
it's not.
matters.
Why not? That's a great thing.
He's very feeling drunk. That's all I'm saying.
God damn it!
He's very feeling drunk. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so check this out.
Bigger than Texas, bigger than that side of the table.
Never bigger than the game.
I'm not challenging. I'm not challenging what he does in the community because I don't have insider information on that.
Not what he do for the community is dope. I know.
Fledgling music scene that can use a lift.
A lift.
And what's so hard about that?
It's nothing hard about it.
And then you go get these white niggas
If the same
and put them on
city-
Dreamville.
if the
Them
same-
niggas suck.
But if the same city,
You suck. Every single one of them Dreamville.
You crazy? Are you crazy? First of all, Gene is fine.
I'm talking about the rappers.
Gene is fine.
Would y'all put them niggas up against niggas in Fayetteville right now?
No.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Well, to be honest with you, besides Cakes and Hibby, because I grew up with them,
So-
I don't really know anybody else.
So hold on, that's three people. You would put them niggas on Dreamville up against them three niggas right there?
Gene, yeah.
One of them.
Gene and
One. I wouldn't put nothing. You would put any of them niggas up against Reigns? What the fuck on? Y'all would not do that. Hold on. Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Reigns. Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Champ.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Champ. Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Hemi. Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Cornball. Y'all wouldn't put them niggas up against Cake. It ain't no latest music.
no,
right, so
bars.
No.
Different lanes.
Hold on. Spit for them niggas, Cake. I can't even.
Bill bars. It's not pack at the pack.
Cornball don't have that, sir.
I'm not what I say first. Not ball. I already said that. Michael.
If anybody,
No Mike. Zach is Michael. The 13-year-old Michael.
Hey, listen.
What's good?
Listen, if anybody on that label want to get in the goddamn lab with Rain, I'll put my money on Rain. He tear all the niggas off.
No way.
That's the guy.
No way. No way.
Now, I agree with you on that. Yeah, y'all not. I fuck with Ray. I fuck with Ray.
Time out.
And you know what? And you know what about Ray?
It's cold as you in there.
I remember Ray.
It's cold as you in there.
Let's talk about rain, man.
I'm asking for a friend.
Let's talk about rain.
Yes.
It's cold as you in there. Nobody will answer.
If you hold him to that standard, you gotta hold somebody else.
Hey, I agree with you. Talk about you like a dog too, then, goddamn.
Hey, we not talking about going like a dog.
New York, bro, drink. Talk about it.
I'm not from New York. Hey, when I start that conversation on where I say I'm from,
Rain be sounding like some Rain sound you some love.
Hey, listen.
Rain sounds you out.
Hey,
yes, Cake.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Is it because he light skinned, Mike? You understand?
Let's talk about it. Yeah. Let's talk about it. Rain. Rain tweeted in there. Has Rain tweeted about any of their music? He went on BET and all that. Did he take you to BET with him? When Rain went to BET, did he take you with him?
No, but nobody's not asking.
Did he take you to BET with him when he went? Rain?
Nobody's not
Did he
asking.
shout y'all out when he went to BET?
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Listen, all jokes aside, right?
I said he shouted him out.
Listen real quick. Now,
Don't
I'm
say
gonna tell
that
you, I'm gonna
shit
just keep
again.
it all the way 100.
Don't say that shit
I'm gonna keep
again.
it all the way 100.
I'm not here to tear down J. Cole. We know that shit already.
I just talked
Somebody
to Ray.
said get him bars.
Listen, hold on. I just talked to Ray. Listen, I just talked to Ray on the way in here, and I talked to him at length yesterday. There's a whole bunch that he has, footage, conversations, text messages involving J. Cole that he won't put out there. Because he's not in it.
He shouldn't.
No, if he does, it's gonna take the image of a lot of people.
But if that between them two, why would you?
No, because we got people like Derek acting like Rain didn't help people.
Tweet these guys.
I'm asking who did it help? He's asking who did it help? You saying Cole didn't help nobody?
Tweet me.
What you got?
I got a question for both sides. Man.
for both sides, because everybody's kind of making a point. Now, I'm not super into the rap game. I'll admit that.
Yes, sir.
But
I listen to Sade.
we got a full.
We're attacking you anyway.
No, we got a full circle moment here.
Go ahead.
So, is this conversation? Is it about Cole putting people on for the love of the game in terms of people getting their art out there? Or is it about them getting the economic opportunity off of their art?
The love of the game.
It's a combination.
Oh, they divide.
There's a follow-up question for that. So if it's about both, right? Is it more about the position that, because everybody in here, we all look the same, right? So is this more about the position that we're in as a collective and the fact that we don't have those opportunities?
Carolina music. Carolina music.
We see this as an opportunity to get wealth, because the Japanese ain't sitting around here arguing about how to get this stuff. That's not to say, wait. That's not to say that it's not important.
No, hold on. You don't know what the Japanese arguing about.
Wait, hold on. This not to say
Hold on. Now, I eat Chinese food all the time. Hold on. Don't start talking about some Japanese people, goddamn.
Wait, hold on. That's not to say this isn't important, and that's not to say that this doesn't add value for our people as a culture, because this is very cultural.
Right.
What I'm saying is that we're arguing about this because we see this as an avenue in order to get free. So we're sitting here.
That koala, that make them wanna holla.
Talking about what Cole owes us for this and owes us for that. Now, in my opinion, I feel like it's a tad bit entitled, but that's my opinion. You have your opinion. Wait. You got a right. I agree. You got a right to say that he's putting people on, right? But at the end of the day, our people have been bottom casted since we got here. So this is more about why America bottom casted us, rather than Cole just needing to put somebody on.
No.
That's a good point. But I'm saying that there's a bigger picture here that's outside of just the hip hop.
All right, let me respond.
Holy shit.
The first thing that I will say is that a lot of people love to have conversations about what different races and different cultures are talking about. We don't know because we're not those races, we're not those cultures. When you hang around white people, because I got nothing but white people that work for me at my shop, because that's the culture that they do with painting body, right? You will hear them talk about and down each other the same way, right? Whether you black, Japanese, Puerto Rican, Haitian, it don't matter, they do, right? So people, hold on, no, it don't make it right, but I'm just speaking on a conversation where he says that other people don't do that. They do it. Every race and culture does it, right? So hold on, that's what he said, right? So you said, why would we argue? Hold on. Exactly, that's what he said first, right? But the real thing that I will say is that my concern more, in my opinion, is just, it's not monetary for me. It's creating and opening a lane because you knew how hard it was for you.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah, so hold on.
That's not true.
I said it wasn't
J. Cole. It's absolutely monetary. If it wasn't about the money, it would
Listen, what are you saying?
K's got music out right now. So if it wasn't about the money, that would be an issue.
Jesse, hold on. What are you saying, Ted?
I don't get rich on
Hold on, listen. What do you say, Ted?
What I say is this: J. Cole.
He's right in front of me, Alex. He's right in front of me.
J. Cole didn't have to do what your man did.
Thank you.
He didn't have to do that.
Maybe he doesn't understand how hard it really is.
He doesn't understand the grind.
He doesn't understand. Everybody has a growth.
My dude, if you know nothing about the streets, don't stand on the fucking corner. I think he got that message. All right? If you don't know shit about body don't come there. He got that message.
Why would he be there?
Because that's where they at.
No, they're not there. Other places.
What? If you want to find them, that's where you want to find them.
You know where the 2022 streets is? You know where the 2022 streets is? On the fucking internet. That's where it's at. Okay, so when you hear people talk about all this gay shit they ain't doing that shit on the internet. They're not doing that shit in real life.
Not when he left town. You gotta remember when he left Fayetteville. When he left Fayetteville. Hold on. When he left Fayetteville, what these niggas was doing? Fighting.
So if you have in the studio, they should be grinding in the studio.
So all the practice beating up this.
He said J. Cole ain't going into the streets to get him out of Bonnie Doom is what he said. Hey, hold on. That was my response.
He don't understand that though.
Chill out.
He understands. He's a grown man.
Hold on, listen. So Derek, Derek's my man, right? Listen, he's being sarcastic. We're gonna tussle after this. Listen, Derek. Listen. all jokes aside, I know you. You know me, right?
For sure.
If you were in a position to help your city in the same
I
fashion,
can't help it. I'm gonna do it.
that's what I'm saying.
Because we
Either that's my only point.
There you
Either
go.
it's in you, either it's in you or it's not. That's all I said in the
But at the
beginning.
same time, we don't.
Listen, I would rather J. Cole come on and say, listen, I ain't putting on nobody. That ain't my side.
Nobody show me no love.
What would you do to What would you do to
Can't Snow?
City to show me no love.
Can't Snow?
I don't know.
Come on, Alexis, what you got? Talk to me. Talk to me, Alexis.
Derek, regardless.
Everybody in this room do music. No.
Derek, regardless, it's your character.
End it there.
We can judge on our actions. No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I took Fayetteville around once.
We'll be back in a second. We'll be back in a second.
You did what he said.
Listen, that's all I asked.
What's up, everybody? We're back. And my man Augustus on the set with us. Williams. I guess he's a mute. He don't want to speak. But okay, we're gonna talk about it later.
We're gonna talk about it later.
Got my man Greg on the set. Former NFL killer. What name did you give the people, baby? I ain't see what you gave.
Lamar Cole.
Lamar Cole. Oh, national recording artist. That's right. Yeah, okay. So what y'all gentlemen got going on? Talk to me.
Hey, man. Kick it off, man.
Yeah, so man, football playing days, man. Former NFL player, played for 4 years.
Who'd you play for?
I went to my 2 years in Pittsburgh and then Carolina.
Okay.
Carolina.
Came on back to the crib.
Bro, that's the best blessing that ever happened to me, bro. 2019, being in Carolina, being back home, man, it really set me off for after football, bro, because the contacts that I made, the people that I met, the relationships, bro, it was perfect for me, man. So
ain't what you know, it's who you know.
Exactly. Exactly. So now I'm back in the city now, I'm tapping in and I'm doing nonprofit work.
Okay. So you back here in Fayetteville?
Yeah, I'm back in Fayetteville. Okay. I got a day job. I actually work at Liberty Mutual, man. I'm a business manager at Liberty Mutual.
That's the bank, right?
The insurance company.
Insurance company.
One of the top 2 insurance companies in the world, man.
Okay.
And they hired me on to get other businesses on with Liberty Mutual. You know, demographics that they can't reach because of my skin color, because of what I've done, and because of the outreach that I have.
You are somebody now.
Yeah. So, and that's what I just do that because I love to do it. So I got businesses out here. And my main focus is my nonprofit, man. That's where I get my love, my joy from. And
so what do you do with the nonprofit?
So my main focus is informational. The gap between, for me, is athletics. That's what I love. So I'm always gonna give back to, I tell everybody, anything that has to do with sports in Fayetteville, I got my fingers and toes dipped in it. Like, for me, I went to LSU, and so my story is I went to LSU, man. I ain't played for 2 years, and I'll tell you why. Because I didn't know shit. I didn't know a lot of stuff that these states like Louisiana, Texas, Georgia, Florida, they breed them football boys, And I even have a cool story, like they got a school in Texas, for example. They got the elementary school, the middle school, and the high school all running the same plays. All going to the same coaching clinics, and all their defensive linemen, because I played defensive line, all know about technique, about using your hands, about leverage, about pad level, about shedding, for stuff that I didn't know about. And then clerical stuff like the clearinghouse, GPA, the sliding scale. So what I do at Self-Made Foundation is I want to bridge that gap, because from what I've seen through experiences, I got 100 DMs a day from kids and parents who say, "Hey, Greg, you got the success story. You know what you're doing. You successful. How do I do it? What are some of the things that you did?" So that's what I do. That's what I do. Okay. And so I'm in contact with all the athletic directors in the county. I'm in contact with all the head coaches. And, I went to Southview High School, and I could just be at Southview. I could just be with my alumni. But I have too much content and knowledge, and I want to share it with everybody. So that's what I do.
Well, we appreciate your work, man. You're giving back, man. Obviously, man, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Obviously, this episode we talk about people making it and giving back. This whole episode. So, yeah, man. Yeah. You're a true example of that. So, yeah, we appreciate that. We appreciate you, man.
Right.
So, my man, what you got with your music?
Man.
You recording all this? You rap, you sing, you spit hot fire, what do you do? Beatbox? Talk to me.
A little bit of that, a little bit of this. I am Lamar Cole, man.
bred from Alabama, red clay brother.
Okay. That Red River clay, they say, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Something special about it too.
I can dig it.
You feel me? But man, I am blessed to be working with Quiet Giants Entertainment and Loyalty Records, which consists of Shantae, Miss Mimi. I love saying Miss Mimi in front of her name. She's so lovely, man. She's always got my back. Bill Bama, Erica of Loyalty Records. They've been holding me down for a long time. I'm so appreciative to be able to be in the studio with the right people. A lot of times we, as artists, you know, a lot of different people rap. But not everybody's blessed to get in the studio with the right people when they're rapping. So it's hard for the raps to go anywhere or to sound like anything. So thank God for Twisted Genius, Ear Snatchers. They've been consistently putting me with the right people, man. You see I'm here in front of you right now. So the team just always got me out of town, always in the right people's faces, connecting dots. We get ready to drop a new single. We just dropped I'm a Don, December 23rd of last year.
Where can you find your music at? What platform?
Any platform in the world. If you want to, hit your little TikTok to it, you can even do that. You know what I'm saying?
How it go?
Facebook. Little replay, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Little run it back. You know what I mean?
Little razzle dazzle.
My man. So for me, man, it's so much going on, man. But we here right now. We gearing up for the next single, Other Side.
What do they search for to find your music? What they got to put in? What they got?
Man, Lamar Cole,
Lamar
I'm a Don, Lamar Cole, Other Side, Lamar Cole, Miami, Lamar Cole, man. You type Lamar Cole, I am Lamar Cole in on Google, on any social media platform, you'll see my big nose ass right there, ready to go to work. For sure.
Okay, how long you been doing music?
16 years.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't say that's the truth, but we'll roll with it.
Yeah, we gonna roll with it. Damn right.
He's like, Paul, looked at me. Like, really? That's why he looked at me like, really?
On to the next question.
Next question. Let's move on to I didn't buy any of it. I was sold. My money was in my pocket. Yeah, my money stayed in my pocket.
27.
No. But anyway. But you got the project coming out. When you say it's coming out?
TBA to be announced.
Okay, you still working on that date. Okay, that's what's up, man. Well, damn, man. Appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
No doubt. Augustus, what you got for me? Talk to me.
What you
Miss
want?
Alyssa? Don't be shy.
Now you won't be shy.
Don't be shy. Oh, I got the lights on you now, baby.
She giving them that look.
What's up? Talk to me though. You're doing the music thing now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You tired of being a high-speed soldier? What's going on? Are you about to retire though?
Yeah, next year.
Okay.
So
19 years, huh?
19.
Yeah, with the uniform on.
Yes,
I'm a
sir.
former soldier myself.
Yeah.
You know. I ain't doing 19 years though.
He did enough.
I did. I got injured in combat. You know, but that's another discussion.
I respect that.
But anyway.
Yes, sir.
So what you got going on? You doing the music thing? Like, so you rapping?
A little bit. Little razzle dazzle. Little razzle dazzle.
How long you been doing music?
Man, ever since I can remember. To be honest with you, like when I was about 5, when I was in the youth church choir, since then, you know, love for music has been since then. But
Yeah, you was rapping in the youth church choir?
Man, look, razzle. No, I was not rapping in no youth choir, man.
That's what you said.
No, I said music. I said music.
He was singing hymns.
That's what there you go.
See, that's how the J. Cole argument got started.
I asked how long you been rapping. He went to the church choir.
I tell you what, my bad. How long I been rapping? Since about 2005.
I might say how long you been doing music. So
No, you did say rapping.
I said okay. I thought
I was trying to give you the origin.
you went to another way. It's okay.
I did.
Okay.
That's on me.
So your album's about to come out.
Yes, sir.
You got the album together. How many tracks on the album?
It's 9 tracks on the album, and then there's going to be 18 on the deluxe edition.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna double it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually got a song on there called Double Up, so yeah, that's why I did it like that.
Okay. When's the album coming out?
Next Friday, April 22nd, which is my birthday.
How can they find it? Where's the music at?
All streaming platforms. The deluxe edition is going to be on Ep.50.
What they got to look for on the streaming platform? What's the name of it?
Selfless.
Okay.
Selfless. That name came from so many years being in the military, seeing so much going on. And what I really took to heart out of that was I saw a lot of suicides. So I just came from Korea, 2020. So I spent a year there, and within that year I saw 4 suicides.
within 1 year. But people wearing uniform, and that's why when we was joking earlier, you was like, "You wearing a uniform?" That's why I'm wearing it. So that's my piece of the puzzle I'm trying to bring to the table through music.
Okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. I can see how that would affect you.
Yeah,
for sure.
No doubt. No doubt.
Appreciate you,
man. Thank you.
God bless you for real.
So you had something you want to do for us today?
Maybe.
I'm here for it.
No, watch this. I got to mess with him, man. No, I got to mess with him.
He said I'm here for it.
No, I'm messing with him. Man.
She popped the bottom of it.
I'm ready to chew you up. You talking about baby? What you talking about, man? We here now.
Dun.
We here now, baby. Hey, it's happening. Whether you want it or not, it's happening. Are we ready for that? You ready to cue it?
Where am I doing this at? Where am I doing it? Right here? Headphones?
Grab the headphones.
Right here? And I'm just speaking into there, or I'm going right here to the mic.
I mean, you can speak into the air, but if you want to be heard, you might want to speak into the mic.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Before we do this, how long we been knowing each other? About 18.
20, 25 years?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, but you see how you do me?
Oh,
you know I love you. Damn, you know I love you.
We Craig and dated.
No, I love you.
It's understood. Ain't got to be explained.
There you go.
You tell
I feel
that.
it.
You tell.
I feel
All
it.
right,
We here, baby. Let's get it. Hey,
what we doing, man?
Hey, drop the show. Hey, turn me up in the phones. I can't hear you.
Where we going right here?
I can't hear my snare.
Don't touch.
You're doing too much. See what I'm saying? You out of control.
Hold on.
You out of control.
You said spin it to the mic. That's what you said, right?
Yeah, that means take your body to the mic. That don't mean touch the mic.
mic was sitting way down here.
That don't mean touch the mic.
That mic was sitting way down here.
Because we have multiple people. Yes. You can't lean in?
We got you.
Oh, I can lean in.
It is the real deal, though. We got you can pick you up. You can get all the way in. You got to kiss it now.
I respect that. Now, if I mess up, y'all gonna edit this, right?
Absolutely. No.
It's straight. It's straight, no chase. It's straight. Ain't no cuts.
Tell them again, Greg.
Ain't no cuts on it.
Here's the thing. Y'all don't want to embarrass a veteran like that, man.
The point is,
We're not embarrassed. Hey.
The point is, no chase. Let's get it right.
Are we performing or not?
Yeah, let's do
You
it.
see all these people in here tonight? Did you see me act nervous?
Here we go.
Oh, ain't nothing about being nervous. I might forget it.
Well, forget it. That's what you do.
I might forget it. How we doing this?
Whenever my producer gets the beat for you, you can go ahead and begin. If anybody wants to hear the beat, y'all can my man here.
Yeah,
My man, he's a national recording artist. You already know the deal, baby. Everybody know the deal, baby.
Hey, I'm like this 90% of the time anyway.
Baby.
I'm like this 90% of the time anyway.
Yeah,
That's not
yeah,
why I
yeah.
get comfortable.
What you want to do, dog? You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hit it.
Take back, but just to pay back. So I can say that I put the work in, the stamp what I say, so I ain't gotta take it back. Dig me?
Straight no chase, baby.
Yes, sir.
We in here, baby.
So
Boom shot, baby. Boom. Nobody expected that.
Y'all better not ever disrespect the man with an army suit on like that again.
Whoa. That's the Air Force.
Don't do that.
Let me correct you. The Fayetteville brothers was finna stand up on me. Hey.
They take it very serious, bro.
Where can we get that album at?
They take that very serious.
Well, Mike.
Appreciate it much for the correction. Air Force, my brother.
One shit is one team, one fight.
Where they at?
I received that.
Yes, sir.
They want to go too? They want to put some spits up?
Everybody hear that?
Let's get them in. Come on.
They want to join the conversation.
Oh, bring them on in now. Let's join them now.
I can barely hit her.
We're going to get back into what we got. What we got? What time we got? What I say? I can't see Miss Lady.
13:50.
What we got about 7 minutes.
It's not for
Karen, what up, baby?
What up?
What you got? Some boomers? Oh, the Fayetteville? Yeah, that was hot though, man. So the album's coming out. You said when they get the album in, I know they gonna want the album after that.
Right. All streaming platforms next Friday, April 22nd, which is my birthday. I did it like that because I wanted to give myself a birthday present to myself. So all streaming platforms, like I said, the deluxe edition will come out in probably about mid-June on Ep.50.com. So the deluxe edition will have an additional 9 more tracks.
Nice.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks.
All right, got the Rue Gang in the building. What up, brother? You gonna hit up the swivel can?
We're still live.
Yeah, we live. Said they want to get to the conversation about Cole.
Yeah, just in general. Yeah.
Again?
Okay. Well, we'll wrap up with that. We got a few more minutes. We'll wrap up with that.
No doubt.
So you got the camera on. He's on you now. So I mean, who has more? Who has me a put? Just Root, my man right here, Roller. Oh yeah, Roller's man. Cakes.
You know, this is from an artist's perspective. You know,
Talk to me, Cakes. What you got for me?
So, what I'm gonna say is, me personally, man, I feel like it's Cole being in a position to shed the light on the city. For me, been doing this shit for so long, nigga, that's good with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Because when I go out and hit other places, what I'm doing now, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Fayetteville. Oh yeah, J. Cole. Yeah, that's my. So I'm gonna keep that momentum going, because you know what I'm saying. Like we can sit around this bitch all day and wait for a motherfucker to do something for us. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that for 20 years, damn near. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? When you look at it, you feel me? But it's about really knowing that these Cole, Moray, even YOLO niggas that's getting the type of attention, you know what I'm saying? By them doing that, gives the niggas that's really working and trying to work momentum and flame for them to do, you know, and go. When I look at the accomplishments from Cole and Moray, I don't feel like, yo, them niggas should put me on. Although, I would say they do have an opportunity to get on Instagram and say, yo, check out Big Keiko, check out YOLO from my city. You ain't got, I mean, if that, we ain't tripping if you don't. But it would be nice. It would be nice if Michael Jordan came and bought everybody. You know, I mean, all that shit would be nice. But if a nigga want motion, you gotta put yourself in motion. Cause maybe you never know. I might be out there putting my posters up or grinding, and a nigga might say, damn, I'm in Memphis. Damn. How can a nigga not pay attention to that? How can you not see that? How can somebody not say, yo, boy, I seen this nigga? Cause now you gonna have to answer some questions.
Well, I understand what you're saying. I look at it like this. Like, personally, for my example, I'm actually friends with Cole.
Right.
Ain't no music, ain't no, this is my homeboy. Right. Been friends with me 14 years old. Right. You dig what I'm saying? And of course, if he would tweet my podcast out, he would shout my podcast, it would probably be more exposure and probably blow up or whatever. But even though he didn't do that, he hasn't done that, like you said, just me being his friend has gotten me in the rooms, has gotten me in the conversations, has gotten me in the places and get me people I probably would never met or been in the position to meet.
That's real.
So he's done enough for me with just that. You dig what I'm saying?
You can't wait on another.
You can't wait for the next man to just pick out, because everybody's time frame ain't your time frame. Everybody's agenda ain't your agenda. Right. You know what I mean? But you don't know what you got for me. Talk to me.
I mean, I can't.
Cause you be grinding out here too now, putting that work.
I can't really speak for, like, cause I don't know. I wasn't in the city when he was here. I'm not from Fayetteville technically, so I kind of leave all that up to people. You see what I'm saying? I could speak for me as being coming from Rayford across the county line. I was always shot in the foot. I was there from the start, from the Iron Mike's to the Chocolate City to Club Dimes. I was performing there off of Bragg Boulevard.
I remember.
So at the end of the day, like, I would say more so, like, I never really expected anything from J. Cole, but to shed light on that situation, I don't see nothing that's wrong with a share. I don't see nothing wrong with, like, to me personally, like I heard you say, you know, how can you expect him to walk something into a label and mess up his $1 billion deals? Everything he's gonna be done is based off of his discretion. Nobody's forcing you to say, yo, pick this nigga, but pick somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't telling you who you see what I'm saying? Because I don't care what nobody say. It's a 15-year-old boy in the crib right now probably rap Cole, circles around Cole, and nobody don't know about it. You see what I'm saying? Everybody deserves the opportunity, like you said. You said you got in a lot of situations because you friends with them. What about the niggas that's not friends with them?
But is he obligated to do that?
He's not. That's why I'm trying to explain to people. He's not obligated to that because at the end of the day, everybody in here, and they might hate me for this, but you got to be honest. Niggas didn't support him. I don't feel like
they did not support Cole.
Frisbee, my man. I don't feel like the nigga owe a nigga nothing. I don't feel like
it's a few people in here, but the city overall didn't support Cole.
He don't owe nobody nothing. And at the end of the day,
the city overall didn't support Cole.
What better accomplishment than to have a whole Dreamville label with nobody from Dreamville on it? I feel like that's probably that's the biggest shit in the face of the world. That's just me.
That's how you feel.
That's how I look at it. That's just me. I'm looking at it like that. Like, look, guess what? None of y'all niggas ain't gonna get there.
That could be. I don't know. I never had that conversation with you. I don't get involved in this.
And in the situation with Moray, like I said, they shed light on the Moray situation.
I didn't even know he was from the Ville.
How you didn't know that he had on every song?
I'm not from here.
You don't listen to his music?
I'm from here, but
hey, listen, he says Bill. You know how many bills there are in the United States?
Oh God, we from Huntsville.
But when people that don't know he's from
Alabama, that's the number one city.
They don't know what that means. If you live in that's what I'm saying. If you live in Fayetteville, Arkansas, that's a bill, right? How they don't know what 2-6 is? They don't know that. You can't hold that. You know what I mean? So it ain't like he's
but what I was saying, even with the Moray situation, when Moray was taking off, to be respectful, Cole had no choice but to put some rockets under there. You ain't finna stop this boy. This boy is gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He is gone. And you better do something to try to shed light because the industry gonna look at you crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This boy is gone. Yeah. This boy is exactly. It won't no share. It won't no post on his page. It won't no nothing. It was a
2 rockets.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's all it took. Moray was running around. People thought he was signing to Rockefeller. He was eating off it. It's perception. Everybody that do music know perception is key. That's the main thing about it is perception. Perception is key. And that's all I'm saying. He don't owe nobody nothing, but it would be nice. I don't care if it's an R&B singer. I don't care if it's a country artist that go to Anubis and play on. I don't care. Anybody, because you gotta try to build a scene. If don't nobody build a scene, it won't work. Like me personally, I'm connected to a lot of these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So when I go out, I say a lot of these niggas' names. You see what I'm saying? Somebody asked me in the interview the other day, it was like, who would be the first person you saw in the city? I said him. They said, why? I said, man, me and that man had fallen out all year, but I cannot deny that. If I'm kicking through the door, come on with me, Slim. Come on with me. Let's hold this shit down.
I got something for that. I got something for that.
Okay.
So no, I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
So a different type of view or perspective, right? So I know one of my favorite artists is Tip, but I know what he had said about signing people. He basically said he want to see you create your own buzz first before he piggyback or co-sign or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying this right. I'm just saying it's
98% of the game is like that.
No, you're right.
So
especially now. Especially now.
Yeah, they don't want to. They want to lay up.
With Moray,
they want to finish projects.
They don't want to see you in tryouts. They want to see you windmilling. Like that's what they want to come.
So that's why I asked, was Moray from Fayetteville, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so like you just said,
Quicksand took off.
Yeah, it took off, and then now it's like, okay, I can get behind this. More of the story is that I'm not speaking for Cole, don't get it twisted. I'm saying another perspective could be that he might be listening or tapped in or whatever the case may be. But then he may feel like this ain't good enough for me to co-sign.
Yeah. Hold on.
I'm not saying that it is. That fella's a rough fellow. He's a rough fellow with that one. I'm not saying that it is.
I get you're saying is it may not fit what I have going on. Because sometimes the role that you got going on for you,
even if
it don't fit what the next man.
Because
what you might have
call
going
Yo
on
Gotti right now and say, yo, check your room out. What you think Yo Gotti's gonna do?
So
if Cole calls Gucci Man right now,
that's a
he don't
different
fit my
situation.
label. He don't fit my label.
I want to address that. I already said, even if he don't fit the mold of Dreamville, you can walk him into the office.
But he don't owe nobody nothing.
Right, and I was just going to say, but I was saying, I get what he's saying.
Let me back up a second anyway.
Great point.
The reason I invited YOLO here.
He wants to, he can.
The reason I invited YOLO, right, is because me and him go way back, right?
Facts.
But the real reason that I invited him here or asked him to come is because there was this narrative that people ain't putting in the work, they ain't putting the money in here. This man has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on his product. This man has a catalog of thousands of songs, literally. He's put out 1 million CDs, and when we talk about views, he might have more views than Dan Moray. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't none of that. It's a choice why he has not come here and signed somebody.
What you think the choice is?
Because he want to be the only man shining out here.
That's personal preference.
Because he want to be the only one shining out here. What?
That's what I said. I ain't about my tongue.
You talking about Fayetteville? You talking about from Fayetteville? He be around his study.
Have you ever asked him why he ain't signed nobody?
I'm gonna shoot you right here in the foot about it, right here.
Why you never asked him?
I don't
personally, like I said, we're friends. So I don't really get this business. That's his thing. You know what I mean? He don't really discuss that with me, so I don't really ask him about his business. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I've never really asked him, so I don't know.
I just feel like everybody always gonna ask for more. Like he giving back in a way that makes him feel good.
That's what I'm saying.
That could do even more than just put on the artist.
They get on. They're not trying to turn around and put you on.
Yes, they are.
Some of them do.
The whole Georgia.
Some of them do.
The whole Memphis.
That's where I'm from. But
the whole Georgia. The whole Memphis.
Some of these artists.
The whole no limit. The whole everybody does it but Fayetteville.
Alabama.
Who's on from Alabama?
You talking about from Alabama?
On from Alabama.
Ronald Rodriguez, no cap. Y'all ain't got nobody on there. Like, what?
I don't even know them people, so they don't got the platform yet.
What?
Once they get their platform, then they can do it.
The Alabama Shakes are diamond. Y'all don't have nobody from Fayetteville that's diamond. Nobody.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Was Rollo diamond before he got signed?
No, sir, he was not. He went to
Rollo before he got signed.
Yes, because Rollo was on YouTube.
You know Rollo
Listen,
before that 4 p.m. check
Listen.
on his neck, my dog. Come on, bro.
Yes, we did. Bro, I'm from Bama, bro. What are you talking about? What?
Listen. I'm not down, bro.
Listen, bro. Listen, before Ronald Rodriguez got that 4 p.m. chain, bro. Before Ronald got that chain, bro, he was already platinum off sample beats. Off a sample mixtape.
Let me ask you this.
He was rapping circles around niggas on samples. He didn't even get paid from that album.
You know what? It's this right here.
Doing a whole lot.
Because I was gonna walk in.
He just did the last one alive. Just went on tour.
So he had
a little baby. He popping right now. You can't. No cap popping. He was NBA young boy.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
Cole has been on.
No, I know what you say. I know what you're saying.
14 years. Just like I told these guys outside. Listen. Just like I told these guys outside. If you just got on yourself, even like Ray, he's on, but he's still getting his own foundation. Right. So right now, I don't even expect him to reach back and grab people. He got to establish himself.
He been about 2 years.
Holding the game 14 years, he's a boss. He ain't got to answer to nobody.
He ain't
got to answer to nobody. So if he decided to say, listen, I'm going to go get roll over the yellow room right now, I'm going to hurt you.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
It don't take 14 years for you to find talent in yourself. That's a fact. 14 years of
nobody supporting him from Fayetteville.
Neither has Moray.
Also, Derek
Quick Sam was out for 8 months. That shit was at 3,000 views till that man went to Cal. Facts. You gotta come back. Facts. I share it.
So why you feel like he ain't put nobody in?
I don't know. I think it's trauma and heartbroken or something.
Somebody
shop his music, I reached out to him too. Anybody in Dreamville, I reached out to them.
Why did Marino Brown with somebody like that?
Yeah, you give it to me. Ben season.
I'm asking. I don't know. I'm not even. I'm listening. I'm saying why he don't count.
Yeah, I give it to him too.
Have you asked him?
This is what I'm saying. Y'all better just come get y'all. Y'all ain't reaching out to y'all ain't reaching out to him. He didn't know who.
Have you asked that?
I'm sending you my trouble.
Why he don't count?
Once again, not to say I can, but if I'm a link, you know. Why haven't you not worked it? It's a conversation. Right.
That is real shit, bro.
But y'all expect him to come get you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking at him like he need to come get you. I'm saying y'all need to be like, my show. I'm shopping my show. I'm reaching out to these networks and shit. I ain't waiting for